Hello my dear students, welcome back to your YouTube channel Tech English. Students, today I am going to teach you the topic poetic devices in the poem Dust of Snow. So in this lecture I will discuss figure of speech, imagery and rhyme scheme in the poem. So let's start. First device that is used in the poem is symbolism. So what is symbolism? Symbolism is use of symbols to signify special themes or ideas by giving them symbolic meanings instead of their literal meaning. It means that when the poet uses symbols, then we don't have to consider its grammatical meaning, but we have to find out its contextual meaning. For example, the poet has used three symbols: hemlock tree, crow and dust of snow. So we don't have to consider its grammatical meaning, but we have to find out its symbolical meaning. For example, the crow and the hemlock tree represent sorrow, and we know that hemlock tree is a poisonous tree, so it symbolizes death. The dust of snow is the symbol of natural joy and energy. Why? Because when the dust of snow fell on the head of the poet, then the poet felt a lot of energy, he felt a lot of positive thoughts in his mind. Earlier, he was feeling very negative, he was feeling very pessimistic. So we can see that we have to understand the contextual meaning of the symbols. So we have seen in the poem that the poet has used two negative symbols to represent the negative aspects of mind. For explanation of the poem, you can find out the video in the playlist and you can see the lecture. Next device that is used in the poem is imagery. So what is imagery? Imagery means to use figurative language to represent object, action and ideas in such a way that it appeals to our physical senses. Physical senses क्या है? जो हमारी 5 senses है उन्हीं को. तो जब भी हम कोई पोएम में इमेजरी का यूज़ देखते हैं तो हमारी 5 सेंसेस को अपील करता है. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर कोई ऑडिबल इमेजरी है तो हम उस साउंड को सुन सकते हैं, हमको वो साउंड कैसा होता है हमें वो समझ आएगा, हम वो इमेजिन कर सकते हैं. इसी तरह अगर हम कोई इमेज को पढ़ेंगे, लाइक सनसेट की अगर हम इमेज पढ़ेंगे तो हमारी आंखों के सामने वो विजुअलाइज होता है. लेट्स सी द एग्जांपल. द वे अ क्रो शुक डाउन ऑन मी द डस्ट ऑफ स्नो फ्रॉम ए हेमलॉक ट्री. तो इस स्टैंजा में पोएट क्या कहता है कि अचानक से उसके ऊपर क्या गिरा? डस्ट ऑफ स्नो. और किसने गिरा है? क्रो ने ट्री की ब्रांचेस को शेक किया और उसकी वजह से जो भी उसमें स्नो थी वो पोएट के ऊपर गिर जाती है. तो हमारी आंखों के सामने वो सीन विजुअलाइज होने लगता है. नेक्स्ट डिवाइस दैट इज यूज्ड इन द पोएम इज enjambment. सो व्हाट इज enjambment? When we see that the thought or clause that does not come to an end at a line break. line break क्या है? जहाँ लाइन खत्म होती है. rather it moves over to the next line without any use of punctuation mark. punctuation mark क्या होते हैं? For example, we can see that the use of comma and full stop in the sentence. So when you read the poem, you will find out that this device is used throughout the poem. Let's see. So this is the whole poem and we can see that there is not the use of any punctuation mark in the poem. At last you can see the full stop after the word youth, but not in the whole poem. So it gives us an idea that the poet did not complete the sentence or the idea before the end, before the last sentence. तो यहाँ पे जो लाइन लास्ट वाली है उसके पहले पोइट का जो भी थॉट था, पोइट्री जो भी बात थी वो ख़त्म नहीं होती, कंप्लीट नहीं होती, इसलिए उन्होंने कोई भी पंक्चुएशन मार्क या फुल स्टॉप का यूज़ नहीं किया है. लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट डिवाइस दैट इज एलिटरेशन. सो व्हाट इज एलिटरेशन? व्हेन वी सी दैट a number of words having the same first consonant sound occur close together in a series, then there is the use of alliteration. In few words we can say that the repetition of consonant sound in neighboring words. For example, and save some part, we can see that the sound of S repeats in this line. Next device that is used in the poem is assonance. So what is assonance? It is just opposite to alliteration. In alliteration we saw that the use of consonant sound was repeated. There was repetition of consonant sound, but in this device the repetition of vowel sound will be done. So assonance takes place when two or more words close to one another repeat the same vowel sound, so it is repetition of vowel sounds in the same line. Let's see the example. For example, shook down on me. यहाँ पे हम क्या देख रहे हैं, ओ साउंड का repetition हो रहा है. So there is the use of the device assonance. Next device that is used by the poet is inversion. What is inversion? This is a new device for you. When the structure of a sentence is changed by the poet to create rhyme or to emphasize a specific word in prose, then we can say that there is use of inversion. तो क्या होता है, जब पोएट अपनी बात को एम्फसाइज करने के लिए सेंटेंस का जो स्ट्रक्चर है उसे चेंज कर देता है, तो वहाँ पे इन्वर्जन का यूज़ होता है. और उसका पर्पस क्या होता है, टू क्रिएट राइम और टू एम्फसाइज अ स्पेसिफिक वर्ड इन प्रोज. लेट्स सी द एग्जाम्पल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द वे अ क्रो शुक डाउन ऑन मी द डस्ट ऑफ स्नो फ्रॉम ए हेमलॉक ट्री. तो यहाँ पे हम क्या देख रहे हैं, राइम क्रिएट करने के लिए पोएट ने सेंटेंस का स्ट्रक्चर पूरा चेंज कर दिया है. सो in these line there is the use of the poetic device inversion. Let's see next device, that is rhyme scheme. So let's see that what is the rhyme scheme of the poem. The way a crow, तो यहाँ पे crow word क्या हो गया, a, on me, तो me क्या हो गया, me second word है जो कि rhyme नहीं कर रहा previous word से, तो me हो जाएगा b sound. Next is snow, तो we can see that snow word is rhyming to the previous word crow, तो यहाँ पे again a हो जाएगा. Hemlock tree, so tree word is rhyming to the word me, again B. Hurt, hurt is not rhyming to any of the previous words, so the sound will be C. Next is moon, moon is also not rhyming to any of the previous words, so this will be D. Part, we can see that hurt word is rhyming to the word part, so this will be C. Rude, rude word is rhyming to the word moon, so this word will be D. So let's see the rhyme scheme. What will be the rhyme scheme? The rhyme scheme will be AB, AB, CD, CD. Let's see in these lines, AB, AB, CD and CD. So this is the rhyme scheme of the poem. I hope that this video was very helpful for you. If you like the video, please hit the like button. जो भी नए व्यूअर हो, प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें ताकि आपको इसी तरह की वीडियोज़ मिलती रहे. एंड प्लीज़ शेयर विद योर फ्रेंड्स. अगर आपकी कोई भी क्वेरी हो तो हमें कमेंट करके ज़रूर बताएं. थैंक यू ऑल.